Hi, and welcome back to the show. This is Chatting with Sarah, and I am your host, Sarah. And today we are going to talk about friends, as in the friends that we have that are more like family than friends, and how it changes through the years and everything like that. So, and if you want to tell me anything about you and how your friends are, you are more than welcome to message me any way you can or leave a comment and I will get back to you. So my friends I've had since school. We're friends about 20 years now, and we have just been really good friends all through school. Once we left school, she went off her way and I went off my way, but we kept in contact and everything. And we were always just there for each other. Whenever either one needed, the other would always be there and would be just, we would just help each other. We just helped each other. We were just there for each other. And we have just been the same all the time. Like all through the years, it's never changed. And there's no pressure from the other. There's no expectation from the other. We're very much low maintenance people where we are pretty much, it is what it is. What will be, will be. We message all the time. And then if we didn't hear from each other, we wouldn't think of anything about it. We just understand, we both have an understanding that life gets in the way or you get caught up in your day-to-day stuff. But if one of us needs the other, absolutely everything is dropped and we are there. And we can be on the phone for like 2.5 hours just talking about anything and everything. About the past or the future or what's on our minds. And the pair of us, it's like always a weight lifted off the pair of us after we've, like, if we've got anything, you just come off. When we FaceTime each other, we just come off the FaceTime and we just glad that you've had this conversation and weight's been lifted. You just feel like, yeah, you don't need therapy if you're feeling down or anything. We just need this conversation. We just need to talk, and it just puts everything into perspective and into place. And that is the friendship that I will treasure for the rest of my life, forever. It's just you can't just explain it unless you've got it. Like, I've had loads of friends, and the friendships have kind of just done naturally faded away. Everyone goes their own way. And this is just one friendship from my childhood that has stayed. And it's just so different. It's just so different to a lot of friendships, but in a really good way, in an absolute brilliant way. And I wish more friends were like that. Like, we have different interests and everything. It's not like we would be the same. That we've got an awful lot in common. Like, yet we find it so easy just to talk to each other. and we just have, I suppose, the same sort of sense of humour. We're very laid back people. We're very jokey. Like, yeah, it just works. We just gel together. And we listen to each other as well. And I think that's what works, is that I might not know what she's exactly going on, like talking about, but I'm willing to listen, and I'm willing to give a voice to her, or help her, or do the best I can. And then I hope that I've helped her, or that she feels better. Even if I haven't helped, at least she got someone to talk to. Because sometimes, and the same with me, like, I just think sometimes you just having an outsider opinion that you can trust and respect sometimes helps a certain situation as well in life. Someone that you're not around all the time, that can actually give you a clear vision or a clear view, and you go, oh, I never thought of that. And you know that you can trust what they're saying because you trust this person. And you just think, if she's saying it, then it must be right. Because I've had friendships over the years that you give everything to, and you go above and beyond, and everything like that, and then they drop you in an instant. Like, you don't get really much back from people, but you give a lot, and then all of a sudden they just like, nah, I've had enough now, and they go away, and you never hear from them again. And then you're thinking, what did I do? I did everything you ever asked me, and I dropped everything, and I put stuff for myself on the back burner. And when it came to you maybe needing them for something, there was always an excuse, or never much effort put in, or whatever. And it's like, no, that's not a friend. That's just someone that wants you to just be there because you're worth to them. And it's like, no, you kind of get, as you grow up, you kind of like, you realise, I suppose, your worth, and what you're looking for in friendships and everything. I mean, I can't be like, as I've grown up, obviously, if we've all grown up, and you have all different friends, all different groups, all different people that you know, and you just realise all the drama that comes along with it. And sometimes you're just like, I don't need nor want the drama. As your life goes on, like, you do grow up, and you do end up wanting to just leave the school drama, shall we say, at school. Or like, that's it. I don't have the headspace for, he said this, she said that, she's doing this, she's doing that. No, I'm not saying that we all like to gossip, and there's not one person on the planet that doesn't like to gossip about someone. But I think that gossiping is levelled. It's between you and a certain person or anything. It's not, you don't need to go around like causing drama through it. It doesn't matter whatever's ever, do you know? I just think you can get on, and you don't need the dramas. You don't need the high school dramas. You don't need the he said, she said kind of way. Or I just think it takes up too much headspace, and it takes up too much from you, and you end up getting tired and drained from it. And you just kind of look back and you just think, really, is this what I want from my life or in my life? And I'm just like, no, I don't. And that's why, as I've grown up and I've got the friendship that I was on about, that's the kind of friendships that I want going forward. That's the kind of friendships I want in my life. And you can text whenever you want, and you know that they're there. But I mean, you miss obviously saying, "Oh, do you want to meet up?" But you don't need to meet up with someone every day of the week just for them to feel like you're friends with someone. Like, I just think I get more out of my friend that I was talking about, and having a good 2.5 hour, 3 hour conversation every once in a while than if we were talking every day for that long. Because I don't have a lot of things to talk about either. It's better to build it up, I think, and then just talk, and you feel a lot better. Whereas if you were meeting regularly and you were kind of out regularly, and would you have a lot to say? Like, or would it just get boring, and would it just get stale? And is that where the problems come in? When is that where the issues sometimes are in friendships? So yeah, if you want to tell me about your friendships, good friendships, anything, you're more than welcome to. Just wherever you can find a comment section, you're more than welcome to drop a comment, or follow me on all socials using Chatting with Sarah over coffee, Instagram, Twitter, all that, TikTok, all that. So yeah, and I will leave it there, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks for listening.